What's good, everyone? I'm Ryan. I'm a UK-based filmmaker, and today we're going to be watching Shogun. Um, what do I know about Shogun? Well, I know it's based off the novel of the same name and was originally a TV series in the 1980s with Richard Chamberlain playing the lead, I think. Um, what do I know about this miniseries? Well, I know it stars Hiroyuki Sanada, formerly of Sunshine and John Wick Chapter 4. Also Cosmo Jarvis, who, if you're not familiar with him, please check out Calm with Horses and Lady Macbeth. Really good, promising young actor. I know directing on this is a few episodes of Jonathan Van Telecken, I believe. I think he directed Misfits and stuff like that, but he's also in line, but he has also been announced to direct a few episodes of the new Blade Runner. So I'm interested to see what he's going to bring to the project, and also, you know, what idiosyncrasies I can pick up on, what type of stylistic choices he goes with here. I've also heard pretty good things about the cinematography. Not entirely sure if I know any of the DOPs on this project, but other than that, I'm looking forward to see what the show's got. Let's get into it. Nice blend of colour palette between blue and orange. Very ominous opening.
Captain, I was unable to take any celestial declarations.
Cosmo's going with a Tom Hardy impression.
Yes, the clouds. However, white sand by the Mark 10.
Really nice looking interior shots, though.
White sand in
especially with the use of the candle.
You see what you want to see.
Well, the son of a bitch Spaniard's
Beautiful.
writer was right about Magellan's Pass, was it not?
As I said before, really nice blend of orange and blue between the shots. Just giving them some atmosphere.
Time has come for you to start making plans. You have no food. As of tonight, no water.
We'll make land. We'll make land.
Goddamn English pilots. You never know when to give up.
We'll reach the Japans.
Japans, listen to yourself. That is the scurvy talking.
We'll lay claim to that dark land. Then it's back to Holland, rich, having gone round the world. Be a coward's way
Yeah,
out.
really nice colour palette on these interiors.
Erasmus remains home to a dozen men still looking to you.
Looking to me for what?
Seems like he really likes to hold on his close-ups. Was nice. Really nice transition. Even just holding the shot and slowly bringing it out to just descend, but also only to let it breathe in that location and show the how desolate that place was, but also surrounded by the smog. Mist. Really encapsulates that moment. How, as I said, how desolate the place is. Also how ominous that location is. A lot of lens distortion. A lot of lens distortion. We got some lens flares. Shooting like Dan Mindell over here. If you're not familiar with Dan Mindell, he's a frequent collaborator with J.J. Abrams, so hence J.J. Abrams and lens flares. See, I like how this is shot specifically for this interior, just because how tight it feels, how claustrophobic. You really get the entrapment of, you know, the deck of the ship. Well, not the deck, but gallows, isn't it? Yeah, we got a lot of Dan Mindell, J.J. Abrams lens flares going on here. This definitely looks like it was, but it definitely looks like they've used anamorphic lenses for this. Maybe hawks. That's the type of lens.
Wait. 襲いかかる時を待ち構えておる。相手は敵がすぐそばにおることすら気づきません。
Seems to be a lot of CGI composites, probably on a blue screen as well by the looks of this.
虎長がまことに来るとは驚き申した。賢者は己の才を悟るものじゃ。
Got the crane out. That's nice. Yeah, there seems to be a lot of lens distortion. Definitely animal lenses for sure.
しからば早々に片をつけ帰るとしよう。
Interesting, this is more like a synthy score at the moment. Interesting blend to go with feudal Japan. It's not something I expected.
それがしがこの城の人質でないのと同様。
Sanada's so good, man. He just oozes so much confidence and prowess. There's a real authoritative nature about the form. It's commanding but yet controlled. It's not overbearing, but really concise and subtle. Beautiful shot. It's always nice when you have a bit of a nice focus pull in. At that first AC, get him into work. Again, lovely bit of focus pull in. Yeah, as expected with the feudal, you know, it's going to be power struggles, honor, heritage. Usually what you do, you know, you probably get like a big airy light, bit of diffusion maybe, bit of diffusion, blast it through. Maybe add a bit of haze, maybe a haze machine, just to bring it up a little.
Secret empire in the east.
It's Cosmo Jarvis, Tom Hardy impression is hilarious.
Part of this is still on.
Well, I know. And this pilot got us through.
We can still negotiate. On a mission against a savage horde. And the entire goddamn motherless, shit-picking Portuguese fleet.
He really is a really good actor. You should really check out his work. Like I said, Karma Horses and Lady Macbeth. Really, really good.
This is not where we
Hopefully
die.
now, with the popularity of this show, he can get a real break. But, you know, as I say, you know, previously from the start of the episode, the blue and the orange, just maintaining the consistent colour palette throughout.
We mean you no harm.
Again, a lot of use of focus pull in this episode so far. Keeping that first AC busy.
See, little bastard, I piss on his whole damn country!
There seems to be a lot of vignetting as well. If you're not familiar with vignetting, it's when the corners and the edges, particularly in photography, it can be used in After Effects as well, or in post. They darken the edges of the screen. Specifically the way the light comes in to kind of prop up the middle of the frame.
ご気性のまっすぐなお方。
申し上げております通り、拙者は将軍の地位など望んでおりません。いません。
You don't seek it, but you're called to it. It's really well shot. It's actually good to see. We got DOPs and gaffers actually getting to work and be creative. I really love Telekin's real choice of hanging on these close-ups. There's not an immediate cutaway. He's always looking to capture the moment for just the right amount. Just lingering on these shots. It's got a real nice flow in the edit. More Dan Mendel, J.J. Abrams, Tom Hardy.
Christ.
Clash of cultures.
Where are my boots?
Really loving the contrast between all of the Asian actors delivering this really subdued and subtle performance, and then in contrast with the Europeans, you have Cosmo Jarvis delivering this over-the-top kind of theatrical approach. It's a really nice contrast. Again, you notice a lot of the lens distortion here. Really lovely framing. Again, for those who don't know what lens distortion is, if you look on the edge of the frame, you know, you can see a slight curve to the geography, hence distortion. And, you know, that can be, you know, that can just come from the type of lens, so they're using anamorphic lenses. Probably hawks, and that's what's causing it.
God damn it! Into the swell!
It's beautiful. The lighting really shines. Specifically from this episode, the lighting really shines in its interiors. Not to say you know its exterior lighting is bad or anything. It's good, but you really see it come together with its interiors.
無念であったろう。そなたはお父上の後を追うことを。
Interesting. There's a lot of close-ups and mid-shots with the subject on the right side quadrant of the frame, with a load of space on the left, and vice versa with the left and a lot of space on the right. It's interesting framing. Again, there again.
Another good heart, buried deep where no one can find it. A heart a man must keep hidden if he wants to survive. Maybe fate brought you here for a reason.
Okay, so that was Shogun episode 1. Thoroughly impressed, particularly with its direction and cinematography. I think Van Telekken did a really great job, as I previously mentioned. A lot of, really great use of close-ups, but also his ability to really linger on the shot and not cut away, not be afraid, not being afraid to hold the shot. As I mentioned before, a lot of those shots with interesting framing to the right and then out of focus, a lot of shallow depth of field. Again, the cinematography really nice blend of color palette between the orange and then also browns. Um, yeah, with the cinematography, you know, anamorphic lenses, a lot of lens distortion, a lot of vignetting in the frame. There was a real nice blend. You had a few crane shots, quite a bit of handheld. We had the dolly or the tracks out in a few times. Yeah, it was really well shot. You get in the episode, you know, a lot of the power struggles, grief, honor, heritage. And I mentioned, you know, there's a bit of a clash between colonialism and feudalism going on. But yeah, it's a really positive start, and was really impressed again by the framing and the cinematography. Performance wise, a lot of the Asian actors very subdued and very subtle performance, but very good. And I mean, I love subtle performances, so it's kind of my street. And then you got the over the top, more theatrical based performance of someone like Cosmo Jarvis, with the Tom Hardy impression. But overall, very good, and I'm looking forward to more. Yeah, so I'll see you on the next one.